We're going to talk about you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, what we're going to do, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions about you to find out about your life. And the reason for that is so we can tell the people where you're getting services about you and perhaps about some other people that get services here and help them get even better at what they're doing. Is that all right with you?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to be covering the things that are on this sheet. They're called the personal outcome measures. I'll give one to Amber and I'll give one to you. And can I put that on your sheet or do you want me to just leave it on the table? Do you want it on the table or do you want it on your tray? Does it matter?
No.
Okay. Then why don't I just keep it here on the table and you can take that with you when you go. And people might want to know what we talked about and you can tell them we talked about the things that are on this paper. If you get uncomfortable or you need to take a break, you need to let me know. And I'll ask Amber, you know Ellen a whole lot better than anybody else in the room. So if you note that she's getting very tired or maybe she needs to take a break, just let us know and we can be sure that happens.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask a lot of questions, and I might ask you some questions that are too personal to answer. You might not really want to answer those personal questions. And if you don't want to, you just tell me. You say, I don't want to answer that, and I don't want Amber to answer it. Okay? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you do any volunteer things or things where you're trying to... I'm sorry?
What'd you say? Volunteer? Yeah.
I think you do a lot of volunteering with your church, right?
Yeah.
That your parents are involved in?
Do you know any more about that? Do you know what she's involved in?
Not exactly. I think they did help with a cookout. I think Ellen helped with that. Because most of it is on Sunday or Saturday when she goes home.
Sometimes people volunteer with a lot of things that they like to do. Like if they like animals, they might go and volunteer to help with animals. Or if they like older people, they might go to nursing homes. Yeah. Do you like older people?
Yeah.
Do you think you would like to do something like that, where you would visit them? Got into something that you're really interested in. It sounds like, right?
What? Volunteer?
Yeah.
You want to volunteer with older people?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's something that Amber and some others could talk about and work out with you.
The money that you make, do you get to keep your money and spend it the way you want to?
I put it in the bank and I take money out of the bank.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you're happy with your job?
Yeah, I'm happy with my job.
Have you had any other kinds of jobs?
I worked at Second Shake and I worked at a car lot. I worked all different kinds of jobs.
Do you have any family?
No, both my parents are dead. They got hit by a drunk.
Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that.
I got brothers and sisters there.
Okay, great.
They don't much care for me.
Well, do you ever try to make the effort to contact them or maybe give them a call? Or?
I don't have their phone number.
Okay. Well, the staff...
I like go home to see my sister and all that stuff. I mean, I don't know her phone number, and she would love me see me go home with her. Angie.
What's her name? Angie?
And Tammy.
Are you having a relationship with anyone? Like you go out on dates or involved with?
No, I don't go on dates. I got a girlfriend. She's at the workshop. Her name's Brittany.
Okay.
And she can't go on a date right now because she's in a group home.
Okay, so you have a girlfriend, but you're not
Yeah.
able to go out on dates.
Yeah, I see her at the workshop every day.
Would you like to see her outside of the workshop?
Yeah,
Do you know what you would like to do with her if you guys went out and did something? What would you want to do?
that take her out to eat and maybe kiss her.
Okay. Well, hey, do you feel like you have a right to do that?
Yep.
Who do you feel closest to? Do you have anybody you can share your personal thoughts to?
Not really.
Not really. Would you like somebody like that in your
Yeah,
life?
I like to see my sister and brothers.
So, as far as the safety, do you feel safe in your own apartment? Is it outside, or do you, that sense of safety, are there things where you don't feel safe beyond the gangs and the influence on your kids?
Now my apartment, I love, because inside my apartment is the safest thing I could say. But outside my apartment, no. It's just so much that goes on every day, and as a person, me really not realizing or really seeing what goes on out there, it's truly good for me. But far as anything else, I like my apartment, but that where I live, no, I don't think nobody could survive out there if they're not strong enough. You have to be strong enough to survive out there, because it's like a wilderness.
So the neighborhood is where you don't feel safe, but in your own home you do feel safe. What
Very safe.
about if an emergency arose? Do you feel comfortable that you could get help, or you would know what to do, or have you given any thought to, you know, if you needed to take some action to be safe?
No, I've never gave thought to me really. And far as family, I'm here and just me and my 2 kids by ourselves. And it's like, with the organization, I can call Robin and ask her, well, what do you think? And she'll go, well, just stay in the house, don't bother them people, you know, be safe, and you stay where you need to be, and you know, be with the kids. And family, I love my family, but they could stay in Virginia and be where they at. And I want to travel. I love to see the world. And I guess if people don't understand that I like to see the world, I'm going to always travel and always distance myself from family. But family comes towards me when different people come in my life. And I call that family.
Okay. So you're looking at, you know, a family and developing your own family. Okay. And the lack of contact that you have with your blood family is your choice right now. Okay.
You know, sometimes when somebody gets tired of actually answering all the questions, one of the things that we do, since John is here and he knows you a little bit, sometimes people say, it's okay if you ask John questions about me, and I'll tell you if he's wrong. How would you feel about that if I asked John some questions, see what he knows about you, and then if he says something that you don't agree with, you can tell me?
Okay.
Would that be easier for you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that for a little bit. Now, do you have a girlfriend? Or somebody that you're really close to?
Smoking girlfriend.
You have a smoking girlfriend?
Yeah, I mean, Jessie.
Jessie, is that her name? Or Chelsea?
Jessie.
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 Okay. And does Jessie live here in Lawrence?
No.
Where does Jessie live?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln, Nebraska. Well, that's a couple hours away, huh?
Her last name is Feber. Feber.
Weber.
Feber.
Jessie Weber. And when do you see Jessie?
At Lawrence High.
At Lawrence High. She used to live in Lawrence.
No, I mean, she goes to school.
Oh, she goes to school. In Lincoln?
Here.
Here. Okay.
She goes to school called Lawrence High from here.
So what kinds of other places did you look at before you looked at this house? Before you decided on this house?
I work at Pet World.
Oh, you work. Oh, you want to tell me about your job? Okay, let's talk about your job. You work at Pet World. What is Pet World? Is that a store?
The store.
Okay, and I guess they sell pets there, huh? So what do you do with your paychecks?
Deposit it.
Okay, so you have a bank account? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And do you go to the bank yourself?
No.
Okay.
Somebody would.
Somebody else goes to the bank for you or takes you
For
to
me. They text me.
Yeah, okay.